Hi, I'm Heather Clark, and this is Dr. Patrick Cameron.
Good afternoon. We wanted to just take a few moments and talk to you about the work that we've been doing together and as a committee around this Financial Freedom Academy that you have flyers in your packets. I have been through the training in Houston in 2014. My wife Laura and I traveled down to attend the academy. It is a beautiful body of work around the spirituality of fundraising. And the thing that I would like to impart to you today about my experience that has really impacted me is around vision. This morning's presenter was beautiful in terms of timing because he talked about how do we want to play, who do we want to be, and big is better, and I would agree with him. And one of the things that I was gifted with when I was there was the idea that when we invite people into our vision of possibility, of the greater yet to be, it's an honor. And I want to just share with you a real quick quotation, and I'm going to hand this off to Dr. Heather. But in this beautiful book that I was gifted when I was in Houston, it said to me, for the first time I'd ever heard this in my life, fundraising or stewardship is first and foremost a form of ministry. It is a way of announcing our vision and inviting other people into our mission. Vision and mission are so central to life of God's people that without vision we perish, and without mission we lose our way. Vision brings together needs and resources to meet those needs. Vision also shows us new directions and opportunities for our mission. Vision gives us courage to speak where we might want to remain silent. And that has touched me and informed me since I was there. It's a beautiful body of work, and I would encourage you, if you feel called to, please give it serious consideration. I'm going to hand this off to Dr. Heather.
So I'd just like to say that we've been working on this Financial Freedom Academy since we began this organization, Centers for Spiritual Living. It became clear to us in that first year on the Leadership Council that there were many things that were needed by our membership. And one of the major things was a comfort with resources, with financial stewardship, with money. And so we started brainstorming. We met, I believe, monthly, right from about month 13 of our organization, and a small group of us have been meeting. And this inaugural meeting that we're having in April is going to be the first annual meeting. And I'm inviting you to listen with your inner ears and hearts as well as your outer ears, because this may be for you, and may be for you whether you're a minister or a board member or a lay leader of your community. That the experience itself will not just be the conference time in Golden, in Colorado, but it will also be, there will also be 11 webinars that will follow up. So it's really a year-long process of gaining skills in financial stewardship and in money. Both, and like our presenter said this morning, everything starts with spirit. We know this. We teach this. This is who and what we are. Back to you.
So we actually have Cliff Christopher via technology with us today. And Cliff, are you there?
I'm here.
Well, good afternoon. You're looking rather stiff right now.
Yeah.
But Cliff, go ahead.
I'm actually naked, but I didn't want you to know it.
Well, thank you, Cliff. Cliff, what would you like to share with this group about what we can expect when we enroll and enlist the Academy?
Well, first, I'm so grateful to get this invitation to come back and be with the folks from CSL again. I've so enjoyed every experience I've ever had. You're some of the finest folks I get to work with at any time. We created this academy several years ago because the majority of clergy in America, whether they're Catholic, Jewish, Protestant, or somewhere in between, have absolutely no connection between faith and money. They don't know how to put the two together, so they don't preach about it, they don't teach about it. They generally just kind of ignore it and sort of hope to have it. we understand how money can be the most vital tool to create ministry and to change and affect lives. So we created this multi-day academy to really give our practitioners an indoctrination into how faith and money are linked, what it is that fundraisers in the secular world are taught and know, and how they're communicating with our people, and what we can learn from them to apply to our work. How to work with major donors, how to do successful campaigns, how planned gifts actually work and can make such a difference. And we give the participants a chance to interact throughout the day with some real professionals in and around their own particular needs in the midst. So I'm excited about coming. I think it's going to make a great difference in your centers, and I hope we have a great crowd. If nothing else, I've always just loved hanging out with you guys, and if that's all we get done, it'll be a joy for me.
Well, we love hanging out with you too, Cliff. Cliff, if I'm so I know it's a rich body of information that the participants receive. And so if I'm in a smaller environment, maybe a community that is not what we consider large, but vibrant and mighty in its own way, what's the value in it for me if I have a community of of 75, 50 people on a weekend or whatever it may be? What would you say to that?
I think the greatest thing they'll take away is that they become much more knowledgeable about how money can work in the life of the center. Therefore, they're able to help their people make that connection between the stuff that they have and the faith they want to practice, whether that's with 10 people or with 10,000 people. That which we're uncomfortable about and we don't fully understand, we tend to kind of hide from. We don't go there. If they go through this academy, we're going to raise their level of comfort to preach on it, to teach on it, and to help their people deal in a world that is not always friendly in regards to faith. The world's going to tell us that stuff can save us, and just getting one more thing is going to bring that joy that's there. We know that's not true, but our practitioners don't always know how to get that communicated in an effective way that really changes and affects lives. That's what I hope occurs.
Beautiful. Thank you, Cliff. Thank you for being with us this afternoon.
Well, I'm sorry the camera on this new computer, I couldn't figure out how to make it work, but I could say you guys look great.
You do too, Cliff. So I want to just invite Dr. Heather to come back up and share with you the ongoing, one of the pieces that's ongoing over the next year that we've put together and designed as well. Would you speak to the webinars?
I actually did talk about it.
Oh, you talked about it already.
Yes,
beautiful.
I did.
Okay. See?
They already know that.
Beautiful.
But you were going to talk about
the other thing is that anyone that signs up for the academy through Thursday will be put into a draw, and your registration fee could be the prize. So we're offering that as an incentive for those of you that are here. Register through the end of Thursday, through the end of the conference, and you'll be eligible to have your registration fee complimentary. So blessings. Look forward to seeing all of you there in April.
Yes.